Welcome, welcome. All right, so let's jump right in. We're going Warlock first because Luna has to go in a bit, so we'll start with Warlock. We got some interesting stuff. Let's start with the Legendary. Can you just see them from my stream, Luna? That'd be the easiest.
Yeah.
All right. You can start with Warlock.
Should I read it?
Oh yeah, I forgot to unmute you. Sorry. Okay. Hey, listen, guys. Some technical difficulties are about to happen. They're all good now. You can hear them now. It's great.
Cool.
All right.
All right. We got Commander Ulthok, 5 mana 7/7 battle cry. Your opponent's cards cost health instead of mana next turn. So yeah, interesting card.
What are you thinking? Is this like an aggro type of card?
So like, here's my issue with it being an aggro card is that it's kind of unplayable against Warrior and Priest. Because against Warrior and Priest, you literally just let them play heavy plating and then just like Forge the Souls and like a bunch of cards. And then like against Priest, you literally just let them have a free wild Pyro turn and draw a bunch of cards and just like let them heal up for free. So if you're playing in an aggro deck, the issue with aggro decks are you're curving out, right? And you want like your curve topper to be like really super strong. And I'm just a little bit worried that this card as a curve topper is not even going to be playable versus like some of the top decks in the meta right now.
Yeah.
So to me, it's more of like a potential curse lock card where, because curse lock can afford to have a dead card in their hand sometimes, right? And when the situation calls for it, then it's like really good. I also want to add that I think on HS Replay, this card might have like the lowest played win rate stats. Just because I think a lot of people are going to end up playing it and then they're just like going to lose instantly.
Pizza, what do you
think?
think?
Like really careful.
You're the second Warlock expert. I don't know about this. I assume this is a zoo card, right?
Yeah, I was thinking a little bit more tempo like oriented because the Murloc decks don't really have like a big like finisher. It's got like pretty reasonable stats. Like I don't think it's like game breaking, but it's kind of like something that those decks really need to push themselves over the edge. It's just kind of like a big dude, and it forces your opponent to at least take some damage. And a lot of the times, like when I played those Murloc decks, like that's pretty much what it came down to, was that you needed like some form of like burn. Like it was all of the zoo decks that we've seen so far have really just been missing Soulfire.
You know, my one issue with this card, I feel like it could be a bit bigger. No?
I agree.
Yeah.
That's like my issue. Casper, what do you think about this one? You are muted, man. I even added you on Discord, Casper. Come on.
I'm not muted, right?
Yeah, now you're fine. I need to turn you up though.
No.
All right.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, it's an interesting one. You know, I don't know. I think it's pretty bad. You know, I feel like they could have made it like let's say it was instead of your opponent, it would be your cards for next turn.
Oh.
Like it would have still maybe not been that good. I don't even know.
Nah, your cards for after 5 mana, it's pretty slow, right? Anyone?
Yeah, I mean,
any other thoughts? Nayara?
Yes, when I made my notes, I put this on aggro deck. I think would be better, like Pizza said, like a tempo play to your opponent have to take some damage. But I don't know. I think it's kind of slow. You wanna curve,
Yeah.
like Luna said.
I think it's pretty slow. Jambre, let's close it up. What do you think?
Isn't this Duskfallen Aviana too?
Oh yeah.
It is.
Like you can't play it. It's just that card, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Like you can't play this. I don't think in any deck.
Yeah, I don't think it's that great. I mean, maybe it will see play if the meta is right for it and there's some really aggressive Warlock deck, but right now, I don't see it seeing much play. I really wish it was a bit bigger, maybe. I think that would help. All right, let's move on. Let's not take 20 minutes in every card like every review. All right, Pizza, you want to take the next one? The Herald?
Sure. Just 1 second. Do you have it up?
Yeah.
There's an ad playing on your stream.
Oh, oh, those are automatic. Sorry, I couldn't. Oh, my bad.
That's okay. I'll pull it up on the.
All right, it's the Herald of Shadows.
Herald of Shadows. Battle cry. If you've cast a shadow spell while holding this, steal 2 health from a minion. It's removal, technically. Like, it shrinks down a lot of dudes. The problem is that it loses its value very, very quickly. So, like, even if you do cast a shadow spell, like, I guess which shadow spell are you casting? There's Drain Soul, there's Mortal Coil, Touch, all of which that like are really good versus a lot of like the smaller decks for. I guess we're gonna refer to the like in the curse archetype since that's what's available right now. It's kind of just like a win more card because there's already so much like removal available for that, but it's a body as well alongside of it. Maybe if you like find some sort of mid-range Warlock archetype, like this could fit into that. But I think a lot of like the curse decks are already like pretty pre-established.
Luna, what do you think about this one?
This card's not very good to me.
Yeah, same.
It's just like, it's just kind of like the stats aren't good enough for being 3 mana. It's only good against creature decks, or sorry, minion decks. So if your opponent's not playing minion decks, it's literally an understated minion. And then the 2 archetypes for Warlock right now are Murloc and Curse Warlock. It just doesn't really fit in either that well.
That's how I see it. Is it a bigger picture card? Maybe, I don't know.
No,
I think the stats just need to be better. It
Yeah,
needs to
I
feel
think
like
so
3
too.
or 4 or something.
I really think it's kind of understated, right?
Yeah.
I think what they were going for is like attaching the Naga tag, and then that like will try to amount to be a little bit more value because you have the synergy, but that synergy just doesn't exist for
Does
Warlock,
Naga
so-
do anything in Warlock? I don't remember. I don't think so.
I don't think so. Just
I
a bunch of
don't
neutral
think
cards.
so.
Yeah. I don't know. This card just seems like it could have more stats. And I still don't know if it would be that good. So
It feels like a 3 mana 5/3.
Yeah.
Like, maybe.
like what shadow spells do you even play right now? I guess I mean you do play quite a lot of shadow spells like Drain Soul and all of that. It's a weird card. It's not exactly great removal, and neither it's exactly great tempo, so I'm having a hard time seeing where this will fit, but I don't know.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
next nerfs and buffs, Warlock needs more buffs.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, let's move on. Let's go to the Immolate. Now this is one. All right. Let me just say that,
Interesting.
of course, I immediately read this card wrong at the start. For some reason, I thought that it's not every card, but it only corrupts 3 cards.
Oh,
So yeah, okay. Luna, you wanna read this?
sure. It's light every card in your opponent's hand on fire in 3 turns. Any still to wait, what? Any still to hand or destroyed. Oh, in hand. Sorry, I can't read.
Yo, don't worry about that.
I mean, this card's good, I think.
Mhm.
Especially in this meta right now. Like, this fits perfectly into Curse Lock, right? You play this against Warrior after they play a Forge to Souls, or the thing that draws a bunch of cards. Play this against Priest after they have their Wild Pyro turn. They're like instantly on a clock, right? Like, you've placed against Priest after they play Pyro Cleric, they have to win in 3 turns, or they just like kind of auto lose, right? Because if you hit Zyrella, you win. Against Warrior, if you hit Kazakhstan, you win. There's just like so many insane cards you can hit, and yeah, I mean, just like immediately puts them on clock. Turn 4 basically means they have to play their key cards on turn 7, which is huge. Like Priest usually wins around turn 8, I would say. And Warrior doesn't play Kazakhstan, like maybe turn 7 if they have from the depths, but like it's almost never that early. But I guess to be fair, against those decks, you're not really playing it on turn 4 because they don't have a lot of cards in hand. So it is like an interesting card.
I have
you can
mixed
play it on
feelings about
tempo
this card.
instead.
Casper, I want to hear what you think about this card.
I think it's a hard one to evaluate. We haven't really
Yeah.
had cards like this before. You know, I'm reading the chat, and some of the people in chat are sort of killing this card in a way right now. I feel like with the Finley argument.
The
I feel
what
like,
argument?
if the Warrior, the Finley argument, like you played this against Warrior and then they Finley.
Yeah, there's ways to play around it. Like we were
yeah.
talking about it earlier, and
It
we
is a very slow card.
yeah, we're saying about like even against board priest, like you don't really disrupt anything against board priest. For example, like if they have a board, they just play it. You know, it's only the wild pyro you can hit, and it could be annoying. I don't know, Jambre. This is actually maybe a Jambre card, low key.
Yeah, it's a bit slow. I do like that if you play it on 4, like they're inclined to play into your AoEs, like the purple Jesus thing. 1/6 gets a bit more value because low, and like I think with Finley around and like other tradable stuff, I don't think it's actually gonna do that much.
I mean, does Finlay actually matter that much? It's only in Warrior, right?
And one
Yeah,
card.
but what other slow things are
Yeah.
there?
Well,
Maybe
I mean,
Druid.
if,
Maybe
if
Druid
it's
is
like
quite good at control
if
shaman.
it's like a relevant thing, right? This card.
I guess
ever,
maybe it does matter because
then
it's mostly good
just
against
check it in.
Warrior.
I just feel like Curse Warlock doesn't really do very much on turn 4, you know? And it's like, gotta be a good card against the slower matchups.
I feel like 4 mana
Yes,
do
and
nothing.
the way
Nayara, what do you think?
Warlock.
in the
Usually just tap on 4 and do nothing anyways.
the way control decks try to counter the Curse Warlock right now is getting like 9, 8 cards on the hand to not get
Yeah.
OTK'd. And this card is a counter of that play. So I think it's a good card against control
exactly.
decks.
Yeah, interesting. I'm just worried because I feel like it's way too situational. And when you play it, it's actually 4 mana do nothing, right? For like quite a while. I don't know. And is it really worth it against the decks right now? Because against Board Priest, I don't think you disrupt them that much. And then against Warrior, do you disrupt them enough for it to be worth a slot in your deck that I mean, this is kind of only good against that, right? Like, I don't think you want to play it against anything else. Do you really want to spend 4 mana on this against anything else? I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
Druid?
against aggro is really bad.
Yeah.
Against like Paladin, you can hit like a Mr. Smite or something. I just feel like the opportunity cost is low in Warlock because you don't really do anything on turn 4 anyways.
Yeah.
Besides maybe play Skull Teacher, I guess.
It's definitely the most interesting card, though, I think, from Warlock. Like, this is the one that could see play, but I also could see it just not seeing play at all until the right meta comes for it. That it needs to, like, annoy some classes. So, yeah.
The tough part is, the tough part is even if you're in like those like slow situations where you want to play it, then you still have to hit it, and then they have to you have to not target like whatever combo piece you're trying to like hit. So there's a lot of variables that
it's way too
just don't really
situational,
seem
I
like
think.
justifiable.
But think about how close this card is to being broken. Like if this card was 3 mana, it'd be so insane.
Yeah, I think
or
so
if it was
too.
2 turns, it'd be so insane.
I think
Like,
so, too, yeah.
they literally had to make this 4 mana and 3 turns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, if it was 1 tick lower, this card would be super strong.
Yeah. All right, let's
I
move
mean,
on.
I don't think it's like amazing, but whatever.
All right, well, which class are we getting next? Actually, let me refresh real quick. Are the Druid cards out? Let's get Druid because it's at the start. So we'll start with Druid.
And Luna, I think she has to leave.
Oh, Luna has to go. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Luna, for hanging out.
Of course.
Don't forget,
Sorry,
don't
I'll
close the
leave it there.
Discord because it might ruin all the cameras. But thanks for
Yeah,
joining us,
No
though.
problem. Yeah, have fun, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, Druid. Who wants to take Druid? Casper, you take Druid.
You are the druid expert.
Yeah, but Casper will take it. It's okay. I'm the host.
All right, I'll take Druid. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really a big fan of any of the Warlock cards. They all seem pretty weak to me.
Yeah.
The Druid cards, though,
Yeah.
I just saw them and they're looking more interesting. But this one is, Spirit of the Tides. If you have any unspent mana at the end of your turn, gain +1/+2. Unspent mana. Ooh, I don't know how I feel
I
about
don't know
this,
about this, man.
but
I love this.
You know-
Jambre loves this card. Oh no, we have the use mana versus use no mana argument again.
it is a pretty cheap card that sort of can stack up. But it's been a long time since we had a card like this, right? There used to be the 2-mana 1/4 that drew a card if you had unspent mana. And I guess this is sort of similar to that one, but it's more tempo. But I don't know. Tempo
I'm sorry.
and unspent mana.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this card. What is this card? Like, I don't understand it. I'm offended by this card. First of all, it tells me to not spend mana, which we all know is illegal. And then second of all, like, what, best case, it's a 3-mana 3/4? I don't understand. Is there, like, am I reading something wrong?
Shade of Naxxramas. Every turn.
Well, you could think of it as a.
Oh, it
a
grows!
2/2 or
I
a
am
3
reading something
3/4.
wrong.
But it also
Oh,
has
It's every
I
turn.
knew there was something wrong. Okay, I read this card also wrong. I thought it was just Balakrai. It keeps growing.
No.
You know, it wants you to not spend mana any turns.
Yeah, that's rough.
It wants you to just keep not spending
Actually,
mana.
it keeps
you know?
growing. Maybe it's not that bad. I actually read it wrong. Wait, come on.
Yeah,
was I the
yeah,
only one
yeah.
that understood it wrong again?
That is what I explained to you in the beginning. I said it was something that scaled and kept growing.
Hmm.
Didn't I?
What do you guys think?
I think it's good. I think that there's like it's small and it scales, which is kind of everything that the Beast Druid deck kind of wants, which already kind of exists. Like
Mhm.
there's a couple extra cards alongside of it that we'll get into that also I think synergize well with those types of decks. But if this thing has to like be contested immediately, otherwise it's going to get out of hand, and your opponent's going to respect it and use resources, and that's everything that you want. So.
Yeah, this is a weird one for me because I feel like even in like
I
the
agree.
Beast Druid deck, which I'm no expert in, don't you want to use all your mana? I don't know. This is a weird one. Jambre, Beast Druid. Where does this go in?
Yeah, an aggro deck. I mean, I can see it as like a. You can play it on turn 2 as a 2/2, or you can play it on turn 3 as a 3/4. But like Pizza said, if they don't kill it, then it's just gonna keep like value trading, keep getting bigger.
Mhm.
I mean, it seems decent to me.
Nayara, anything
Yeah,
else?
it's that kind of card that there's a taunt with no taunt.
Yeah, true. It's all right. I'm not super excited about this, but it's better than I thought because I read it wrong, obviously. All right, let's move to the next one. Give me a second. Moonbeam, Casper.
All right, Moonbeam. All right, this is a pretty cool one. Moonbeam, 1 mana, deal 1 damage to an enemy twice. So it's Moonfire, but 1 more mana twice.
So wait, with this with
pretty
Malikos
good with
does
spell
12?
damage. Yeah, for example.
Yeah, it does 12,
Oh.
right?
Yeah. So it's a pretty hype card with spell damage, I would say. We don't have Malagos in the game right now, but we have cards like Talented Arcanist, Guild Trader, Azure Drake, Falnos. I don't know. Maybe this is like a sign of like a new druid type.
Bigger picture.
Bigger picture druid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really have a druid that works with this right now.
No, I
but-
don't think any druid. I'm kind of interested that it's arcane. Does druid have any arcane? Like, does that help?
Guidance.
Oh, guidance is arcane. Yeah. It's a weird card. I feel like druid doesn't really need it right now. It kind of seems too similar to like living roots. Like, is this even better than living roots right now? Because we don't play living roots, not even close, right?
No, but maybe it sort of supports that maybe you can play like Living Roots and all of the spell damage card draw. I don't know.
Hmm. What is it? It's Azure Drake, and what else is there that can go good with this?
Falnos, Guild Trader. It's a little burn with Talented Arcanist.
Is it though? You can go Bran, Talented Arcanist. Is that a combo?
Oh, wait.
Wait, did I break the meta? How much is that?
Counting. You never.
No, you never count, Casper. Stop it.
Yeah.
No.
It broke. the
It's
meta, I
always
think.
lethal. It's okay.
Yeah.
Math is
It's-
hard.
Jambre? I see you thinking hard about this one.
I just typed in the collection spell damage, and I'm having a look. It's a card.
Yeah.
It's
Bigger picture, I
hard.
think. I mean, it's got to be talented artist, really. Guild trader stuff. Like you can make a ramp druid, which finishes with guild traders, and this and Bran maybe.
Oh, dude.
We will wait for your list, Jambre.
Actually, I think it could work maybe, right? Like, I don't know. This seems so. If you do Bran, Arcanist, then how much damage is this? That's like 4, 8.
Damage plus 8.
Yeah.
You know you're counting, dude. Oof.
Probably be like 18.
Yeah. That's
not,
quite a lot. And then you have like 1 Living Roots or like 1 more of this. But then you're playing those cards in your deck.
Spell power goes up with that spell.
Yeah, playing those cards in the deck is what kind of scares me about this. Pizza, any thoughts?
Good versus Cariel.
Yeah. Pushes all the damage it says it does. All right, let's move on. All right, next card is Druid again. Herald of Nature. Wow, this looks familiar. Was this the one that was in Battlegrounds? Why does this art look familiar to me?
Oh, it's similar to the 2/5, right, in Battleground?
Yeah. It looked very familiar to me. All right, so I'll get this one. So it's a 3-mana 3/3 Battle Cry. It's also a Naga. If you've cast a nature spell while holding this, give your other minions +1/+2. This is interesting. This is like, I feel like this could be a card that Druid kind of needed. Because I was just thinking about it the other day that like we don't have Arbor up anymore and there's only like Pride's Fury and some stuff like that. And I think this is kind of like an Arbor up, right? Nature spells. I'm not sure how many nature spells you play nowadays on those decks though. That's the one thing that kind of concerns me. Anyone has any experience with like Aggro Druid? No.
I'm checking now. There's like a few. Living Roots, Innervate. Innervate still counts.
Yeah.
Living Root, yeah. There's not really that much, but I think it's a good
quite
swing.
a few good ones.
It's a Naga as well, but I don't think that matters that much in that type of deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is definitely like an aggro type of card. I'm just kind of confused about the nature spells. I think you don't play that many in that deck. So I am a bit worried about that.
You have to be holding,
Yeah, you also have to be holding this. I don't know. What do you guys think about this one?
I think it's nuts.
You think it's nuts?
I didn't see this till now. Yes. It has to be.
You think this is gonna push Aggro Druid?
Aggro Druid card. Yeah. You got Solar Soul, Living Roots, Innervate. That's enough already. And there's Thorn Growth Sentries as well.
Do you play Innervate though? I remember they weren't even playing Bloom back then.
There's also Composting as well.
Oh, Composting is good. I mean, Solar Soil and Living Roots are pretty fine cards to play in that, but yeah. I'm not sure. I don't have much experience with this, but all of these cards that are like you have to be in your hand to activate, I am always worrying about those cards. I feel like they could be hit or miss.
You can jerry rig the Living Roots and the Solar Soil so that you pretty much always will have a nature to activate because you get
that's
two different ones from that.
Maybe this is really good. I mean, it's so much stats, right?
I think the card is really good. It just depends on archetype, right? I think it sort of helps a lot of cards that didn't see that much play in the token archetype also before. So maybe this card just changes the deck up a bit, and you can play it in a different way. You don't have to play like the hand buff and all that stuff. Maybe you just play like more pure token, like you did back in the day.
I think this might have been something that aggro druid needed though, because I feel like the aggro druid now, what it was lacking, it had a board and then it was never pressuring you. That's what I felt when I played against like the recent aggro druids. And I mean, this is a card that just kind of goes well in it, right? Could work. Could be good. It's like a mini arbor up.
Yeah.
All right. Pretty good. Okay, let's move on. What do we got? We got next. Shaman. Yo, Jambre.
Oh. What's the first card?
We start with a spell.
Okay.
Command of Neptune.
Command of Neptune. 5 mana nature spell. Summon 2 5/4 elementals with rush. Overload 1. It's kind of like a faceless corruptor.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I really like this, Shaman in this set got a 7 mana Naga, which casts a copy of a Frost, a Nature, and a Fire spell. Right now, there's no really good proactive nature spells to be randomly cast, but this one's really good. So that deck, you could maybe play this card, the Fire spell that deals 10, and maybe Glaciate as your payoff. And like every turn, you can make 3 5/4s, deal 10, and make a random 8 drop.
I really like this, but I am kind of worried about where it fits right now. I don't think it fits the summons that play like Snowfall Guardian, which is, I think, the most OP summon card. I don't think it fits that archetype. Quest Summon doesn't have Bloom, so I don't think it goes there either. I think this is a bigger picture card, or you guys think it goes in a deck like right now? Even though it's great, I think it's a really good card. I just don't know where it fits exactly.
It also just gets
maybe in the Quest Shaman, it's okay. Like to bring the archetype, to try to bring the archetype back.
Pizza, what do you think? You play a lot of Quest Shaman, right? I remember.
Yeah, I really miss Lightning Bloom for Quest Shaman.
Yeah,
I like this card a lot. It's pretty high impact. There's still the scroll, and like if there's not that many nature spells for Shaman, then this would pop up a fair bit. It's good. There's like a bunch of multicaster decks that like were available a little bit in the beginning of the format, like Jambre was saying. This would go well for that. It's just good stats. I mean, the payoff of like, and the downside of Overload isn't that bad.
Yeah, I love this card because it's both reactive and proactive, right? I love cards like that. Casper, I see you very troubled down there in the corner.
Oh, no, I'm good. The Shaman cards are sweet, dude. I really like the Shaman cards.
Yeah, they are sweet. They are sweet.
I feel you though with the fact that I don't really necessarily think it fits the other deck that is good right now.
Yeah.
Unless the card is just a lot more powerful than you would think, right? It is a lot of stats, so you never know with this type of card when it's so much stats, right?
It is a lot of stats.
Maybe what Jambre was talking about with the Rathspine Enchanter.
I think that card is great. The 7 mana card. I think that card is like gonna be insane at some point. Like.
Yeah.
I think this could be the card to do it.
Yeah.
Really?
So I mean that would be.
Yeah.
Like you could also just play. Like if you have Snowfall Guardian, right? You Snowfall Guardian on 6, and then you play the Rathspine Enchanter, and then if you play the free spells that Jambre said, you basically clear any board and have tempo.
Wait, does this 7 mana play copies or play the card? I don't remember.
They play copies.
Copy, okay.
So you can play the 7 mana card, then you can parrot the turn after and do it again. It's really quite a good card.
Also,
I just needed
another thing. Does this make the 1 mana spell much better?
The scroll?
Yeah, maybe.
I think so.
Because this is like quite a lot of value to get from this, right? If you get this in the right situation, it could be game winning, I think. If you like generate it. Interesting. All right, let's move on. The other ones are really interesting, I think. All right,
we can move on.
Jambre?
Which one's next?
Clownfish.
Clownfish. Alright, 3 mana, 3/2 Murloc. Battlecry your next 2 Murlocs cost 2 less. And it's not just this turn, it's any turn. So, seems like an insanely strong card
Wow.
Keeps mana. You don't have to be a dedicated Murloc deck for it as well, but you need some Murlocs. You can play Mutinous. There's a bunch of Shaman Murlocs which are pretty decent as well. There's a 5-drop that draws 3 Murlocs, which is pretty good with this. Or you can have a small Murloc package maybe. It seems really, really strong.
But in which deck? Actually.
Just like similar to the Burn
Some
Shaman
Battlecry
decks now,
Shaman?
I think you can put like Cookie the Cook in. You can put
Oh my god, Cookie's a
You understand.
Murloc. Cookie's so OP. I
Yeah,
even
dude.
forgot about that. I really like this
and
card.
then there's the 5-drop that draws 3 Murlocs, so
Yeah,
you don't need
that's
to run
really
that
good
many
synergy
Murlocs
as
once
well.
running that.
This is a really good one. Has really
There's
good
also-
stats. Just great. Pizza, what do you think?
I think that these 2 Murloc cards are probably like something that the Murloc deck definitely needed compared to like the Warlock deck. Shaman has the 1-drop which protects itself, which is always what you need to be able to scale, and no fin. So I'm actually like kind of excited. I think that this is. I think this
Dude,
is
you
really
can
good.
chain amalgams with this maybe? Because there's like... Oof, you can play amalgam as well, maybe. Also,
Yeah.
big thing that we have like never really seen this after this expansion. We haven't seen any Bloodlust decks. Bloodlust is a card.
Yeah.
Right? So could there be just like an aggro... the only problem might be card draw in Shaman, right? We were talking about this earlier. Maybe
Dude.
maybe the Murloc deck has like card draw issues.
Yeah.
You Finley for life tap.
It is a Murloc.
Easy position.
It's an interesting card.
I mean,
though.
there's that. I think the 5-drops are good enough.
The 5-drop that draws, yeah, it could be. I mean, this card does so much if you think about it, right? Like at the end of the day, it's like an innervate that's 3/2. I don't know. It's just so good. I feel.
All right,
Yeah.
Pino,
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident this card is gonna get nerfed. This seems way too good to me.
OS
Right?
Frog.
Whoa.
The amount of mana cheat you can do with this.
It's crazy.
like okay. Imagine going like Bowler on 2, literally unkillable minion.
I mean,
into this.
hold on. If you do,
into
if you
Mutinous.
hold on, is this Drexar? You can coin this amalgam. Is it over?
Dude,
Yeah, you
it's
can.
so much mana cheat.
It's actually Drexar. Hold
you guys
on,
reading
dude.
this card?
And you can play
Wait,
twice.
oh yeah. Boner,
Like,
Clownfish.
also, there's the
Amalgam,
next
Scrubber.
card coming up that can discover this, maybe?
Oh man, this is really good. I think this is the best we've seen so far, like by quite a lot.
Yes, the warrior ones are not that good.
Oof.
I feel like the Murloc dream is finally coming together.
Yeah, I think
It's
this is
been
the
so
card.
long.
Like I don't understand. It's
Maybe
even a
though.
3/2. I feel this could easily have been like a 2/2, and it
You know,
would still kind
you
of
know,
be good.
one thing you can also do with this, by the way, like you coin this into Macaw, right? And then the next Murloc just costs like 4 less or something, right? You can
Oh
coin
my
this
God,
Macaw,
dude.
Oh, yeah.
Mutinous, or like Gorlock, even Gorlock Ravager into Mutinous. You can draw Mutinous from Ravager the next turn and play it.
You can Bran, Clownfish, Colite.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, I think it works with a lot.
Oh man. Yeah, this one is definitely the best we've seen so far. All right, let's see the next Murloc. Jambre, let's talk about the next Murloc.
4 mana, 4/4 Murloc. Hide Lost Burrower. Battlecry Dredge. If it's a Murloc, summon a 2/2 copy of it. So to get the 2/2, it has to be a Murloc.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too hot on this one. I don't know. This seems okay. Maybe in the pure only Murloc deck, it's just enough stats that it's good.
Yeah. This one is definitely not as good as the last one, but I mean, don't you just play this in that deck though? Or you don't think so?
Yeah, maybe. I just feel like maybe the Clownfish is so good, you don't want to run so many Murlocs that the 5-drop doesn't draw your Clownfish or whatever.
So okay, what Murlocs can we get from this that are insane? Like as a 2/2 copy, it's like War Leader. Is there anything else?
Cookie dude.
Oh, Cookie the Cook.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Is that it though?
Any
I mean,
rush?
that's the legendary one, and there's Piranha
The
Poopers.
legendary, yeah.
What is the legendary one? The one that says
Blurgle.
poison or something?
That gives 1 damage to all the enemies when you play a Murloc.
Oh, yeah, that's the legendary one. Oh my god, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, the Death Rattle ones, that summons a 1/1's decent as well.
I mean, I don't think this card would be good enough before the Lost card, but the Lost card making this cheaper and stuff. I don't know. Maybe
I mean,
maybe like a heavy
it's
Murloc
still like a
deck just-
token card that dredges, right? I mean, I guess it's not always a token card because if you miss the dreads, this is pretty horrible, right? Like you can actually miss the dreads.
Yeah. True.
I don't know. It's good with Bolner as well because I feel
Yeah.
like Bolner will definitely go in that deck. So you can just like Bolner on 2 and then coin that, and then you have like 2 minions. Maybe that could be really good, potentially.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you can even like Bolner on 2 into the 3/2 into this, right?
yeah. Oh man.
Wait, do you get like 2 like you dredge and get 2 copies then maybe, right?
I mean,
Like,
if
you
you
get-
Bolner into the 3/2 and play this, aren't your Murloc Souls just free? Like, don't you
I
just
mean,
play
I feel
everything?
like if you Bolner into the 3/2, you might just instantly win the game.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Because then when you play a Battle Cry, like 2 minions get reduced again, right? So that's pretty insane.
Oh yeah, wow. That's actually true.
Because this is a
Yeah, if
Battle
you go
Cry.
bone a clownfish, this will be 0.
Hmm?
If you
Wait.
go bone a clownfish, your next 2 are reduced by 4, and then
Wait, so
after
if
that,
you-
they're all reduced by 2.
Yeah.
Wait, if you go Bolner, Clownfish, Ravager, do you just instantly play every single card in your deck? Like all Murlocs?
I would not be surprised. You definitely can play a lot.
But, I mean, so let's say your Murloc package is like wait. Let's say your Murloc package is like 7-8 cards. Like it's the new one, it's Mittenus, it's Ravager, and it's I mean, it literally just has to be that, right? Or Piranha Poucher. And then you go Bolner. If you go Bolner 3/2 Ravager, you always draw Mittenus, right?
Dude,
and you
I
can
don't
just play
think
all
that
the
last
Murlocs.
card is okay, guys. The Clownfish. I don't think that card is fine. That
I'm
card
pretty sure
seems
it gets
insane.
nerfed. It seems really strong to me too.
It gives me big Drekthar vibes. And the fact that you can even play Amalgam in this deck seems pretty ridiculous to me. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I think it will depend on how good it is at like drawing cards. I feel like that might be like its downfall or like the weak point in this, right? That's the one thing I'm kind of scared about in a deck like this.
The thing though is that it's not even this turn, right? I feel like this could be played in a deck that doesn't even run that many Murlocs. You don't need a lot of Murlocs to
Mm-hmm.
make this good, right?
Yeah.
Just need some of them. So like just having Mittenus and Cookie, right?
Um,
Already is
y-
pretty good.
Even just Amalgam, it's just like, you Clownfish Amalgam's free, and then you pick a 2-cost Murloc, and that's
Yeah.
just insane.
Yeah, you just keep playing
Yeah.
stuff,
That's 2
right?
cards.
I think this is an insane card. All right, let's move on, guys. Shaman looks good, right? Definitely the best so far.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
And Warlock, we talked about Warlock. We got Warrior left. Nayara, all yours. Class of the
Okay.
Colossals.
Which one? Okay. Add a random colossal minion to both players' hands. Yours costs 2 less. So this card, I think it's very interesting but tricky because most of the times you will do it and you will not have mana to do the colossal, even with the discount. And you are giving one to your opponent and passing the turn, so this could be a problem. Even in
Yeah.
Contra Warrior, it usually not have a response for some colossals. So I think like for choosing it, discovering it from the school teacher, maybe can be a thing.
Yeah, that's the only
because
thing I
you
thought about.
Yes, you can hold the Naga and play in the next turn to already have the Colossal. You can play any Colossal for this
Yeah.
mana with the discount. But you are not going to run this card on your deck, probably.
I do think this is a good thing to discover, right? From Naga
Yeah.
Teacher at like a lot of situations. I feel like this could be helpful. But yeah, it doesn't seem like, like a card that you put in your deck, right?
Yeah.
Because it's too random, and then you also give your opponent value, and it also costs 3 mana. It's just
Okay,
yeah.
hear me out. So you run like a control warrior, right, or something? I don't know, like a warrior, but you play faceless manipulators. So you're just like, even though your opponent gets a colossal minion, you just faceless their colossal minion. So you're sort of gaining mana from them playing the colossal minion, anyways. So
All right, Casper, I have a better idea. Are you ready for it? It's gonna sound so good when you hear it. What if we don't do that?
oh, what if we don't do that? Oh. I mean, it's also an option.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good. No, I don't know if you guys have any more thoughts about this. I think it's just a good discovery from Teacher personally at some situations.
It small thing, but like against Boar Priest, it is a way to make an overdraw as well. Especially if you brand Teacher into it.
Yeah.
I thought about the overdraw thing, but
Still only with Teacher though, right? Like you're not playing this in your deck.
Yes. Yeah.
No, probably not.
With Brand, you can give them 2 Colossal so they can like start burning cards.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Next one, Tidal.
Tidal the Revenant. It's an elemental, 8 mana, 5/8 battle cry, deal 5 damage, gain 8 armor. So this card, the good thing is that the 5 damage can go face. But I still think it's an expensive card. Maybe if it was a dragon and if you could discover from the amalgam to close the Kazakhstan task thing. Yes,
Yeah.
but I don't think like it's super expensive.
Am I the only one who
for
gets
Control Warrior.
big token vibes from this card? I thought it was a token the first time I saw it. Like I thought this would like get summoned from something, or you would get it from something, but it's an actual card. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like an arena card to me, right? I don't see where else you can play that. With Bran maybe, and like the thing that reduces the cost of minions, but I don't know.
Fires. Fires.
Yeah, I don't know. Vandar Warrior.
Yeah.
How many more cards
Yeah.
alongside of this do you need to like justify playing like the big warrior?
Is this even good in Big Warrior? I don't
It's
know.
not really.
It is a very weird one. And the elemental tag, does that help at all?
Yeah,
No, right?
yeah.
Mm.
No.
I feel like this could even have taunt and it would still not be that good.
Yeah, I think the status, even if it was an 8 mana 8/8, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a weird one. I don't know. You guys have any more thoughts about this?
No.
All right. Let's move on.
It's like a good scenario mod.
It's like a scenario.
No.
Oh, wait.
Isn't it?
What?
I mean, I know it's not an 8-1 Pheno.
Wait,
you
you're
probably can
right. Hold
recognize
on. Wait, are we underestimating this one? Now that you put it that way.
What? I
Well, I
didn't
mean,
understand.
It
There's
is a
no ramp in
scenario
this
word.
class, right? Or unless you count.
Warrior does have ramp though. They have
Scenario
Nothing
word
else,
you play
no.
on turn 4. Yeah, that's a good argument. I mean, maybe it's not that bad. I mean, I still
it
don't
could
think you
also-
put it in your deck, but maybe if there's a way to like seed elementals at some point or something like that, it could be okay.
Yeah, maybe. There's also the thing that I don't know. Like, I guess in terms of like if there's like a more big warrior with Vandar or something, it's probably gonna be good. But warrior also has a lot of armor cards, right? I feel like
Yeah.
Cenarian Ward for Druid had like a role in the deck, where it just sort of was the stabilizing card. I'm not sure if warrior needs the same thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's actually not that bad of a... This actually seems like an insane arena card, probably. Yeah, I don't think you played in any deck right now, but maybe. All right, let's move on. We got the Igneous Lava Gorger. It's a 4-mana, 3/5 elemental. Taunt, Balcry Dreads, gain armor equal to its cost.
I think right now, like Contra Warrior, there's not such expensive cards, so you would probably not have the effect of the armor that well. And even like right now, we have from the depths that discounts the cards that you dragged. So, and I don't think this card is like super good because it's not a draw card; it's a
Yeah.
dread card.
It
So
has
I
really
think
bad
right
synergy
now-
with From the Depths, right? Which is like the
Yeah.
best warrior card.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Does it
whoa,
have
whoa,
bad
whoa!
synergy?
Oh yeah. Is it a
you
bad
get an extra
synergy?
discount
Wait.
card?
Ah.
I mean,
If you want to get the armor, yes, but if you want to dread the card, no.
just for
Yeah,
dredging, I
yeah.
don't know. It doesn't seem that good for just dredging. Maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. But do you think you put it in your deck?
Well,
Maybe,
personally,
you
I
get a
think this
field
card is
chair
really good.
Game 10. I mean, Mage has that 4-drop that gains armor and draws a card. That's pretty good. It's kind of similar.
4-drop that draws a card? Wait, what's that?
But do we have space for this card right now in Warrior?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Maybe instead of the dragon
No.
for 5.
No,
They're
right?
good
Dragon's
together.
cool, though.
I feel like the dragon is
cool.
much better than this.
Yes.
I mean, they're sort of good together though. This is like a card that makes Shield Slam and Onyxian Drake and also 10-mana card better. I mean, I can see you running like maybe like a more tempo version of the deck where you run more minions and try to like stay on the board. Maybe cut some of the more reactive cards like, I don't know, Buckler and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think this
Play
is
more
good in that
tempo.
deck.
Maybe. I don't know. I like the card. I think this card has potential. Also, there's that, dude, I can see like the scam bulk up deck where you just create like a bunch of these guys, keep getting like infinite armor. Yep.
Bulk up
Nope.
with Igneous
Okay.
Lava Gorger.
They were bulking up.
That's very optimistic, Casper.
I like this card though. I'm a fan of this card.
All right.
We'll see though.
Oh, wait, that's it? Wait, we're done.
This is it.
Are we
Okay,
doing
let's talk about...
the
You guys want to
neutrals?
talk about the neutrals a bit as well?
I'm down.
Okay.
All right. Ozumat. Let's go with the big boy first. It's an 8-mana 6/5 beast, Colossal +6. Death Rattle. For each Ozumat tentacle, destroy a random enemy minion. And the tentacle is a 1/3 beast. And it summons 6 of them. This is a lot of stats. But it's also kind of like a weird effect that it has, that it's like a 6/5, and then when the 6/5 dies, you kill minions. This is a weird card to me, because I feel like it's so much stats, and the effect is pretty decent as well. But I don't know like where this goes in, right?
The Hunter deck.
You think this goes in Hunter?
The Hunter deck has a lot of like synergies to discount, so it's like not really that uncomfortable to play. It's got 3 different ways to find it, because you can generate a copy as well, and then you just use the weapon. Like, that's kind of nutty to just generate all those stats.
Yeah, it is so much stats, right? It is so much stats. What do you guys think, Jambre?
It's a bit slower. Like,
Yeah.
remember that Demon Hunter Demon Colossal was really bad, and it's kind of similar what it does in terms of putting bodies out there.
Yeah, very similar.
But this doesn't do anything immediately.
It's
more
yeah, it's
expensive.
kind of like a mix between that and the Gigafin, but it's just like it doesn't do anything too good from like both of these things. It doesn't do like anything too insane. I mean, it's good tempo, but it's not like the 1/3 pressure that much. I guess unless if you play a deck that's good with it. So this is a weird one for me. Even though I like it because it has a lot of stats, I just don't see right now where it really like fits in, I should say.
Yeah, I think would be in Beast Hunter with the discounts, but because this thing's kind of slow. Like if you are dying, you die with this
Yeah.
also, because it doesn't do nothing if you can't kill the Ozumat. So
It is a weird one. Casper?
Yeah, it's super weird. I don't know. It's just like super weird stat line. Like the tokens are good, right? But it's expensive. The high roll from like the weapon for Hunter is pretty good, but I mean that weapon already ends the game with a lot of the other high rolls.
Yeah,
So I
right.
don't know if it's actually worth it
Yeah.
in the deck. Over, like,
Well, I
other
think the
cards.
best argument I've heard about this card is that it's a buff to a Queen Azara. It's like a pretty good one to get from
yeah.
Queen Azara for
you
1
got
mana. I don't know. I think it could see play at some point, especially if there's a deck that can like utilize playing that many stats and maybe if you can like cheat it out quickly, then it could be good. Like I think it could even be decent in Druid maybe. Like I don't think it... Right? Is this never played in Druid ever? Or...
I mean, if you ramp up and play it, they have to deal with it, I guess. But you have to not die, right? On the back of it.
Yeah. It's a weird
That's
one.
the only thing.
Maybe there's just better things to do for 8 mana, like draw cards or something.
Maybe.
All right,
It's slow,
let's see.
but-
Let's see the next one. Let's go Neptune the Tidehunter. 10 mana 7/7, Colossal +2, Ras Wind Fury. Whenever Neptune attacks, if you control any hands, they attack instead. And the hands are 4/2s, immune while attacking. This is just like an Onyxia, but like weaker. Like a weaker Onyxia. I feel like they do pretty similar stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how much board space we got.
Yeah. Stronger Onyxia?
Oh,
I don't think so.
I actually forgot. I thought about this for a bit. No, I know like a deck that maybe runs both of these cards. Yeah. I thought about this. So there's like Proving Grounds Demon Hunter. With all 3 colossals. Yeah, you just Proving
Don't
Grounds.
All right, can
Don't
I
the,
get
like,
some copiums in the
oh.
chat for Casper? All right, go on, Pizza.
Wait,
when you Proving Grounds, don't the smaller appendages like spawn first? So you're just gonna spawn a bunch of those instead of the big dudes?
Well, I mean, is that bad?
Wait, what happens?
I mean, even if that happens, I don't know
The
what
pieces
happens.
spawn first.
Yeah, I mean, you for Neptune, it's not a problem, right? I guess it's a problem for the other big one.
Yeah, I guess.
Is
Yeah.
it a problem? I don't know. 6 mana or 5 or turn 5.
Yes,
one
it's
free?
definitely a problem for the other one, Casper. But I mean, this one is pretty good with it. But
And then you have Silag, which is also pretty good with it. Get all the 1/2 burns.
I feel like there are definitely spots where this could be better than Onyxia, right? But I don't know if it's too many spots that this is better. And Onyxia kind of already only sees play in like almost only Druid. I guess Warrior a bit. So if anything, this is like a Druid card, but I still would rather play Onyxia, I think. And just no play that, maybe.
Yeah, I think this is the Queen Shadow thing.
Yeah.
Dude, this Demon Hunter sounds nutty, man.
Can you somehow...
low key?
Can you somehow like
Low-key,
copy the
they
hands
both go in.
or something and then just, I don't know, do a lot of damage? Or does that never work? You can't copy the hands. They're elementals as well, but I don't think there's any synergy for that. I only think of the Kazakus thing, but that only spawns them as 1/1, so I don't know. I mean, I guess you can faceless it And then there's like a lot of hands that do a lot of damage, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be that impactful, right?
No.
Jambre? You're thinking hard about this one.
I am. I'm trying to think if there's a way to key out, but I don't think there is.
Horn Paladin, is it back?
I hope so.
You were praying for a horn buff, weren't you, Jambre?
I know.
Yeah.
They didn't give Paladin anything.
Yeah, I think they could have buffed that one a bit. All right, let's move to the next one. We got Coilfang Constrictor. It's a 4 mana 5/4 beast. Battlecry, look at 3 hands in your opponent's hand and choose one. It can't be played next turn.
Oh my god.
This looks like a priest
This card super good, right?
Interesting. What do you guys think about this?
You can see your opponent's hand, like you have this lecture of it, and you choose some of the cards to not be played. So I think this card is really, really good. Insane, I would say.
It's good information, but like, what do you actually play this in?
I like it. I think it's like a Kami or whatever it is for an aggro deck, but it's got more aggressive stats. You can sometimes like low fed your opponent's turn. Like if they have an AoE or something, you snipe it, then you've got a 5/4 on board that they can't answer. They push a lot of base damage.
Does this ever have a place in like some like Battlecry Shaman or something? That's the only thing I can think of, because you could be very annoying with it. Maybe with like Parrot or like Bullner or Bran or something. I don't know.
Or Hunter because of that weapon.
Hunter because of the weapon. I feel like for Hunter and weapon, you can do so much better stuff with it, no? I mean, same goes for Shaman, I guess, but... Could be huge, though. It could be huge. Like, if you hit the right card, I think maybe we're underestimating how much if you hit the right card could matter, right? Like, especially for some decks like Druid, if you hit the right card against them, it could just be, like, game-winning. And it's actually not bad stats. It's actually a pretty big thing as well. And you get information about their hand, so... It's actually, I don't think it's that bad.
I wonder...
I think there's a lot of potential.
If you boner it and it hit the same card twice, because if not, maybe you can just like turn 10 boner this plus some battle cries and they can't play anything.
I think it should be able to hit the same card twice, but I feel like this could be annoying. I don't know if it's good though. Casper?
I think this is a pretty cool card. I really like this. I'm not sure if it's good though. It's a bit of a weird one. Maybe you play it like I can imagine scenarios in like Shaman or something where you want to tech this in, and you can just keep them from not playing a card forever, right?
Dude, if your opponent is low on cards and you do this and you kind of like block their card draw or something, isn't that just like huge?
Yeah, or like block like a Celestial Alignment. They're like an aggro finisher.
I don't think it's that
really
bad.
Cool card.
I thought it was really bad at the beginning, but now the more I think about it, I think it might be played at some point in something. It seems like a pretty annoying card.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Let's go to the next one. We got... The next one is interesting. Now, this one is interesting. You want to take it, Casper?
Oh, okay.
Snapdragon.
Snapdragon. Oh. 3 mana, free. Battlecry, give all Battlecry minions in your deck +1/+1. All right, I actually haven't seen this one. Wait, what is this? Battlecry minions. So it's like Keleseth for Battlecries.
There's so many Battlecries, dude. You'll be surprised how many Battlecries there are. Like every card is a Battlecry, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking for it now. Every card Loki is a Battlecry. Is it in deck or everywhere?
It's in deck. I mean, everywhere would be kind of too much, I think.
I mean, I don't know. Is it good though? It's still like doesn't buff every card, right? Bit weird still. What? Maybe it's good in the Shaman again, dude. The Murloc Shaman.
Dude, I think this card could be nuts, man. No?
In
Oh,
which
that's how
deck?
deck's good.
I mean, maybe Hearthstone has evolved, like, since we've been playing the Keleseth stuff, and it's still way more expensive than Keleseth, and it's like, you know, it only buffs certain minions, I guess. But I still think this could be annoying maybe in the right deck. I don't know what the right deck is for this.
Yeah. This is the problem.
Yeah, this is the problem. Maybe some Shaman?
But
Shaman is the first thing that
also
comes to
you
mind.
But also you can play 2 of this.
Yeah.
Keleseth was
Yeah, that's
only
the thing.
one.
Jambre?
Rogue, with field contact.
Yeah.
You can step it.
Ooh, you can step it in Rogue. Ooh. Yeah, maybe in Rogue.
Maybe Quest Rogue or
Are good Balacries in Rogue? I don't. Maybe not.
in Quest Rogue.
Quest Rogue is the SI one, yeah. Probably not in Quest Rogue. I'm thinking Rogue with steps. This could be something. Any thoughts, Pizza, about this? I don't think you like it too much.
I'm thinking hand buff Paladin the most because there's at least like enough battle cries to justify playing. I'm pretty sure it's like Righteous Protector is like the worst one that you have in that deck for that.
You have Bannerman as well. Is this better than Bannerman?
It's better stat line for Bannerman, but probably not.
No.
You can use the mech card, the 2-mana one, to draw a bunch of buffed guys, like on turn 4 maybe. The radar detector. Maybe.
I mean,
I don't think the card that obviously good.
Yeah, I think this card
really
has potential though, dude. I think this could be a bigger picture card that could come in out of nowhere at some point and be really good. I don't know if now is the time, and I don't know if we're like if those like +1/+1 Keleseth deck are just, you know, done with like modern Hearthstone, I guess. But I could see this card. I think this card could be a threat maybe at some point. It's a beast as well. I don't know if we mentioned that, but does that matter?
Matters for like maybe Hunter.
You can discover, dude. You can discover it with a 2-drop in Hunter.
Oh, okay, that is a thing.
Because that's also a Balacry.
Right. So what if you play like a low beast Hunter with a lot of Balacries, right?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Could be.
Yeah, I mean that is one of the like tutoring a card like this is very strong, right?
I think you're lagging out a bit, Jambre.
Yeah. I think. Yeah.
I like that idea, but
yeah, with the 1/3, right? That discovers a beast. Yeah, it could work. I mean, the Viper is also a Balacry. What other beasts are Balacries? It's like the Viper.
The Spring Paw.
Huh?
The 1-mana 1/1 Spring Paw.
Ooh, that's also a Balacry. Dude, wait. Could this work?
Forcing Wrangler is a Balacry.
Because you could almost guaranteed have this like every time with a Hunter, right?
Yeah, Hunter basically should have it, right? You also have tracking, so
you also have tracking.
Almost impossible not to.
Pet Collector is a Balacry, but then you don't want to play the the 1-drop though, the Rush.
We also have the Dredge, right? You can dredge this. Cosiro. Dredge buffed beast.
All right. So what card did you guys like the most from all that we've seen today? Let's start with Nayara. Which one is your favorite?
You missed the card.
I really like it. The 4-mana we saw right now, and you guys convinced me about the Warlock on the Shaman.
Yeah. Right.
But I really like it as well. The card on Warlock that you guys didn't like that much.
Which one?
I think there's potential.
The Immolate?
The spell. Yeah, the spell.
Jambre, which one? I know Jambre's answer. It's the Murloc, right?
My favorite?
Yeah.
No, I like the spell from Shaman, but I think the Murloc's the strongest. Yeah. Also, we missed a card. We missed Bubbler from the neutrals.
We missed a card?
The one.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Bubbler.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. We got Bubbler. Yeah.
Wait,
Let's.
it's called a bubbler.
What is this? 1 mana, 2/4 elemental. After this minion takes exactly 1 damage, destroy it. Pop.
Oh, dude, is bubbler or pup a better name? They're both so good.
No, Pop is better. It sounds like Snap or something.
Is pup better? You always call
Pop
it
is actually
pup.
better. You just name it Pop.
Yeah, you just name it pup.
Yeah. This is a weird
Oh.
card.
Yeah, right.
I don't
Hero
know.
powered a bunch.
I don't know what to think about this. Pizza, any thoughts about this?
Gets hero powered a bunch.
Yeah.
I feel
Definitely
most
a
of the major
bunch.
things are capable of dealing one.
I mean, it's still annoying to hero power this, though, with most classes.
I mean, you probably still got a hero power, right? In a way, it forces like a reaction, so it doesn't value trade. I don't know.
There's the 1/3 Naga in like so many decks right now that just pops this.
True.
Dude, this could be really
The
annoying if you
mana wham
can't,
thing.
if you don't have the right things to deal with it, though, right? I don't know.
It is one of the bigger statted 1-drops.
It's just
in the
that
game.
a lot of decks can easily deal with it. So, yeah, I'm not so sure about this. All right. Anyway, let's go back to the favorites, Casper.
All right, favorites. You know, I have a weak spot for powerful cards, so the free-to Murloc is definitely up there. But I also really like the there's some other cards I really like. I really like 2 of the Druid cards, the Herald of Nature and Moonbeam. Moonbeam is really sweet, even though I feel like Moonbeam maybe not is gonna be that playable, but we'll see though. I feel like it's a very very cool card.
Yeah.
Also, I kind of like the warrior cards, the Clash of Colossals and Igneous Lava Gorger. I think those 2 are pretty cool. I feel like the faceless deck though, low key is like it's a thing in the warrior. Low key.
All right, Pizza.
I'm kind of torn between the Murloc. I'm gonna go with the Druid card, the 2/2 that forces you to leave unspent mana.
You like that?
Yeah, I think I like anything that like gives those types of decks just like a little bit more extra value. That's not just like Tunnel Trog.
Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, I like Shaman, and I really like the idea that this Murloc thing could be played in decks other than Murloc Shaman. I'm really interested in that because I feel like this could be really good in decks that aren't like Murloc Shaman, right? I think it could be like some slow Battlecry Shaman that could still play this. So I'm very interested about that. I think this card is just ridiculously good. Like the combo it has with like Bolner and the guy that draws cards just seems too insane, right?
I'm pretty sure it is too insane, right?
I think it has insane stats even. It's like a 3/2, right? Like, I don't know.
I think it's nerfed.
You think it gets nerfed?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think it's by far the strongest card we saw today, right?
I feel like you might just break the game. Maybe we'll see though.
I think the Druid Arbor card's really strong too.
Yeah, I think that definitely has potential in some Oracle Druid, because I think that's what this deck was lacking when we were talking about it earlier. I think it was kind of missing out on some like buffs, and this is also a minion, so I think this is a pretty good one for that deck. It's a pretty good addition to it. All right, any final thoughts, guys? I think we talked about everything quite a bit.
You know, one thing to mention is that even though this was the review, right, there are still more cards to come. Like, this is not the entire miniature, right?
Yes, so there's another one tomorrow. I think tomorrow is Alistraza, and then it's Roful.
No.
The other way around?
Yeah.
All right, so tomorrow it's on Roful Tweets. If you guys want to check that one out, I think they're doing Demon Hunter, Rogue, and Hunter. Maybe I got it wrong. Anyway,
No.
but
Rogue Paladin Priest.
great. I was close.
Priest Paladin.
Paladin Rogue Priest. All right. I only got 2 out of 3 wrong. Great. Yeah, there's some very interesting cards coming up. So yeah,
Oh,
you guys
know
wanna...
the cards?
Huh?
Oh, you know the cards.
They
Ah.
are very interesting cards.
Wait,
I'm
what?
telling
I don't
you.
know the cards.
They are very interesting. So yeah, you guys don't want to miss
Okay.
that. The expansion is coming June 2nd. So yeah, thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. It was good. It was fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys around. Thanks for doing it.
Thank you, Fena, for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you
Always a
guys.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Have a good one.